What's going on, guys? Welcome to a brand new episode of Wrestling Chat. This is episode number 5. This morning we have WWE Roadblock to go over, which will be this Saturday, exclusively and only on the WWE Network. That's why I keep telling you guys, get WWE Network. You're missing out on so many awesome events. So that'll be this Saturday. First off, we're going over WWE Raw from this past Monday. Shane was talking about getting control over WWE Raw. I still think he's going to get control. However, I don't think he's going to fight Undertaker yet. I know they're saying that he's gonna. A lot of people are thinking he's gonna. Hell, I'm a believer. I think he still is gonna fight him. But I just don't see it possibly happening. It just doesn't. It doesn't add up. Yeah, Shane McMahon got into it with the security guards on Monday. Kind of boxed him a little bit. Kind of fought him a little bit. But he's going in the ring with a guy who's been in the business for over 20 years. So, my thing on that, and I'm not just saying it because I'm an Undertaker fan, but my thing on that is I just don't see him being professionally ready. Like is he going to fight Undertaker, like we think he will? No. I just don't see it happening. Taker's been in the business for over 20 years. 1990, made his appearance in WWE. It was introduced by Teddy DiBiase. Was managed by the great late William Moody. Rest in peace. Which he just had an anniversary, and I totally forgot to do a show for that. So, I feel guilty about that. Because, I'm a huge Undertaker fan and a Paul Bearer fan. So, anyways, I try not to say a lot of ums in the show. I kind of had someone call me up and tell me not to do that so much. It's just kind of a habit. I've always said that. I just have a habit of saying that word. So, anyways, well, the thing with that, like I said, the thing with Shane is he's great at what he does. He's funny as hell. On the microphone, he makes me laugh. But I also don't think he's gonna be professionally. Number one, he's not professionally trained to be in the ring. He's not ready to be in the ring with Undertaker. The cool thing, when he said on the microphone on Monday, he said, I respect Undertaker, I have a lot of respect for him and all this and that. I could still see him bringing in Goldberg. Would be one guy I could see. I could still see in Sting being another option. Rock has been rumored as another option. Cena, he's ruled out. He already confirmed it 2 days ago. He's not going to wrestle at WrestleMania 32. WrestleMania 33 possibly could be fighting. We don't quite know yet, though. So I can't see this fight actually going down. But we still have a few weeks here before WrestleMania. So we have 1, 2, 3. I think if I'm looking at my calendar right, I think we have like 4 Raws before WrestleMania. I can look at my calendar and double check. But I believe we have 4 Raws. 1, 2, 3. Actually, we have 3 Raws before WrestleMania. So anything can happen between now and then. So that's what I gotta say about it. Shane's good at what he does. It could get switched around. knowing WWE, it could get switched around just like that. We turn our eyes and we're like, what just happened? You know, so anything could really happen between now and then. It's not really set in stone. Nothing is really set in stone in the world of WWE, world wrestling, you know, entertainment. It's not. Nothing's set in stone until it officially happens. Look at one of the best wrestlers, you know, that was going for a little while. Unfortunately, now he had an injury. Daniel Bryan. Daniel Bryan just had an injury. He's not going to ever step back in the ring now. That's what he's saying. Stone Cold Steve Austin won't step back in the ring. AKA, that's who I'm wearing. Owen Hart messed his neck up pretty big time. Austin was one of the best wrestlers that could possibly, you know, wrestle in that ring. And anyway, so Julian Provost, if I need any kind of suggestions, buddy, for my show, I would love you to let me know. Giving you another shout out. I'm gonna post the video to your page later. So I'm glad you're supporting me as a friend, buddy. You've said that I've done nothing good with the show, nothing but good with the show. I'm trying my best. Going solo kind of sucks. Doing this thing at my place, it's chill. I got my tablet. I don't have to go to VCam. I don't have to set appointments to, you know, do my videos, to do my show. And like I said, the whole, you know, people call me, don't say this and that, and with the show, and it's hard. I have a, you know, I have a problem with using the word I'm sorry. It's just a habit, you know. It's like people who are French. They always do this thing with their hands. I don't know. Anyways, that has had nothing to do with the wrestling chat. But we're 5 episodes in now, guys. So 4 episodes, I was kind of like, are we going to make it to 5? No. 5 episodes now. So that's good. And I started this thing a few weeks back. We started at Fastlane, and I did a show that Monday. I'm just going to say it. I don't have it set in stone on when I'm going to do the show. I do the show weekly, and I do it whenever I feel like it's good. And whenever I feel like it's more, when it's beneficial and when I think it should be done. So today we're doing it, and this is Wednesday, March 9th, 2016. We are 3 days away from WWE Roadblock. Now, Roadblock, I want to explain. It is not a pay-per-view. It is kind of like a mini pay-per-view, something to tie us over for WWE WrestleMania 32. It is not a pay-per-view. It will be I want to call it a mini pay-per-view. It's a mini pay-per-view with storylines and stuff added into it. Like, so there's 4 matches. So, like I said, it's a mini pay-per-view. It's like a mini Royal Rumble in a sense. Where Royal Rumble only has like 5 or 6 matches, this one will only have 4 matches. It is not a pay-per-view. People have been asking me, oh, there's a pay-per-view going on this? No. Not a pay-per-view whatsoever. Which, by the way, I'm giving her a shout-out again. Julian Provost, dude. You've got to get the WWE Network, dude. It's a really cool investment. It's $9.99 a month if you buy the cards out. If you have a Walmart near you, buddy, go to Walmart, buy a $30 card. That's cool. I'm signed up. I just bought another card here, so I'll be getting that coming in to my house soon. I'll be getting my subscription, which I got a Dean Ambrose shirt coming in. That should be coming in here in the next couple of days. I'm going to be rocking that. So we discussed it Raw. I don't know. Next couple of Raws will be pretty entertaining, pretty interesting. I don't know what's going to happen. Oh, I also wanted to say, this is a couple of weeks old, But the Hitman, Bret Hart, he has survived prostate cancer. So congratulations to him. I'm happy. We don't want to see another legend go down, especially with something tragic like that. So Hitman, you're the best you are. You were the best you were. The best you are. The best you ever will be. And you just beat cancer's ass, dude. You freaking sharpshootered it, and you literally just kicked cancer's ass. I'm happy for you. Congratulations. That's good. You know, it's kind of a hard thing to overcome. And to see Bret Hart do that is good. I'm glad. I'm happy. We don't want to see him, pass away and something happen because he's a legend in wrestling. Which I never got a chance to do, but he came up here to Barrie, Vermont recently. This is I think last year or year before, but that was cool because Bret Hart came up here for a meet and greet and autograph, and apparently from what I heard, my brother and everybody else said he was a really nice guy to meet, so that's cool. So I'm just trying to think here. We're gonna get to the predictions here in a few minutes because I do got those. I just wanted to save it for the show. I didn't want to actually bring that right up at the beginning of the show because I never have things to talk about. Well, I mean, I have things to talk about, but sometimes they just kind of stagger. And what do I want to talk about next? What do I want to bring up? So I got kind of a friendly advice from a friend. He kind of called me up and said, "Hey, these ideas you should do. Talk about one thing for 10 minutes," which I plan to do. I always plan something for the show to talk about something, but it just kind of run out of ideas at some point. I do. It's kind of hard, when you run out of ideas. So, we will have one event coming up here between now and WrestleMania. Well, what I mean by one event is we'll have one kind of event like this that'll hit the network. Yeah, everybody, I guess, like I said, I posted something on it last week. I told one of my friends about it. But if you subscribe now, I guess it's a free subscription. You get WrestleMania 32 for free if you apply now for the WWE Network. So that's cool, and that's something to think about. Also, if you guys do need WWE Network's phone number to talk to them and ask them more questions, I do have it. Feel free to Facebook me on today's episode. Give me any kind of comments, messages, let me know. So, I have all that information and I can give you that. So, I was starting to think here just a few days ago. Now, it would be cool to see S.H.I.E.L.D. get back together, right? But also, would it really make any kind of sense at this point? They're all kind of solo. I'm hearing Rollins is coming back soon, from what I heard. From what I saw one of my friends' Facebook's statuses. So he's come back soon. Ambrose, I think, is pushed to be a champion at some point. I don't think he'll win the title Saturday. I'm so used to saying Sunday because pay-per-views are Sunday. So this little mini pay-per-view show is confusing me. So Ambrose is good. I think he should be pushed to being a champ. They're pushing Kevin Owens, finally. They're pushing him. They haven't pushed him for a big title championship yet, but they're pushing him, and I like that. Kevin Owens is awesome, and they need to push him more. So that's what I got to say about that. Some of these guys that they push, they don't even deserve the push. Like, the New Day is a perfect example. I don't know why they're pushing those guys. They're not good as a group. I mean, on solo, they're good. But together, I don't think it doesn't work. New Day doesn't work. The whole theme, the say your power, like the whole it doesn't fit. I don't think that image is for them. I just don't. It doesn't fit. Doesn't really work. So I don't know. Maybe that's me, but I don't think the New Day works as a group together. Kofi Kingston's awesome on his own. Doesn't need Benny Langston and all these dudes. So yeah, that's no. I think I got all the matches written down here for Roadblock. I think I do. If there's any that will be added at a later date, I'll get back on the show next week. Because I won't do another one this week. This is this week's episode, so I'll do another episode next week. So, but I think I do have every single match written down for here. So, but yeah, that'll be an 8 o'clock event on Saturday, guys. So if you do sign up today, you'll have it Saturday. But if you don't sign up, you gotta keep waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting and what happened, this and that. Go to Walmart, buy a $30 card, use your debit card, you got the WWE Network, you're all set. Now I don't have to worry about giving you spoilers. So I'm one that likes to post stuff on Facebook. I'm a Facebooker. I like the Facebook, It's kind of addicting, I don't know. But that's what I have to say with that. It's not that, it can be pricey, but you're paying under $40 a pay-per-view. And it's unlimited. And it's not just, you can only watch pay-per-view. You can watch Raw, ECW, WCW, The Edge and Christian show, which totally reeks awesomeness. That show's funny. I was watching it. I just watched this week's episode. They were doing all the old school wrestlers. They were doing the Bushwhackers, and they were imitating all the wrestlers, and those guys are funny together. Christian and Edge are funny. So I don't know. I think there was something that was rumored that maybe AJ versus Y2J again. That was a pretty good match at Fastlane. AJ won that match, but that was a good match. I like both guys, Y2J, he's another one that's good with the microphone. He knows how to talk. The Ayatollah of rock and roll. He's funny. Y2J is great. Speaking of Stone Cold Steve Austin, you can also get his podcast on here on WWE Network. So if you do apply, you get that. That's what I'm saying, guys. You get all this unlimited, awesome wrestling stuff. You won't ever have to go to another FYE and buy another DVD, because you get all that on the WWE Network. You don't have to go buy DVDs and spend all this money that you don't have. The movie comes out, you're like, oh crap, I only have $5. You have the unlimited network, you can log in and watch it. So, that's something to think about, guys. If you're really interested in it, that's something to think about. So, this year's WrestleMania will be in Dallas, Texas, the home of The Undertaker. There will be some pretty good matches on that. I'm looking forward to the street fight between Brock Lesnar and Dean Ambrose. That match is going to be sick. I can't wait. I'm actually pretty pumped for that match. I can't say I'm biased, but I like Dean Ambrose and I like Brock Lesnar. So I'm kind of split down the middle of who I like, of who I want in the match. Dean Ambrose is good, though. He's funny as hell on the microphone. When he asked Triple H if he was going to text him or call him, I laughed so hard on that. I'm not going to lie. So, we're halfway in the middle of the show here, guys. I haven't staggered and ran out of ideas. Well, then again, maybe it's because I wrote down my picks here for Roadblock, which we'll be getting to those here in a minute, a few minutes. I'm saving those. So I'm going to get to those, guys. Don't worry. I will get my predictions out there. So. And one thing, I also have to bring this up for the show. The Big Boss Man is in the WWE 2016 Hall of Fame. He has passed away. He's been gone for a few years now. But it's cool to see him in there. He was ironically, one of the best tag teams with him and Akeem. Him and Akeem as the Twin Towers. They were great back in the day. They were a good tag team. They were awesome. I love the Twin Towers. So that's cool. So congratulations, Boss Man. You're in the Hall of Fame now, man. That's awesome. It's a big accomplishment to do. Not a lot of men have made it in there. Oh, and speaking of stuff, WrestleMania 33 is confirmed for Orlando, Florida next year. That will be Orlando, Florida, 2017, April 2nd. So, WrestleMania 33 is already confirmed. It's crazy. We're not even at WrestleMania 32, and we're already confirming WrestleMania 33. So, that's pretty sick. It's like, it's kind of like Super Bowl every year. They always confirm it before the other one's done. I don't know. That's kind of like what WWE does. They always confirm it before this one's even been talked about, before it's even been done. So. Alrighty, okay, so, well, we're going to do our roadblock. This is very quick, because there's only 4 matches, but this is my roadblock predictions for this Saturday. Again, if you don't have it, go to WWE application today, get started, and then from there you put your information in, redeem a card or do your debit card, and you're all set. So think about it, guys. If it's something you really want to invest in doing, go do it. $30 for unlimited wrestling. What's better than that? Well, I guess going to WrestleMania 32 would be better than that, but we got to think. Like, yeah. I had kind of a brain fart there. So anyways, okay, so here are my WWE Roadblock 2016 predictions. So, the WWE NXT title is going to be on the line. I don't know much about NXT, guys, so just bear with me on this. So I just went with a random pick. Enzo and Colin Cassidy. I guess these guys are going up against the Revenant for the WWE NXT title. Alrighty, so now, and then Sheamus and King Barrett, he's calling himself King Barrett, guys, versus the New Day. I am picking Sheamus and Barrett to beat the New Day. I am sick and tired of the New Day. They shouldn't even be pushed as WWE champions, guys. I don't know why they are, but they are. For some odd reason, I don't know. For some odd reason, WWE likes the New Day as a group. Does not make any sense to me whatsoever. Why they would push them as champs. I don't know why. But Triple H and Vince and all of them have control of it, and they decide what goes and what's good for the show. Apparently, they think the New Day is good for ratings. I, however, do not. So Sheamus and Barrett, I think they will win the titles to finally end the New Day's reign of champs. So and speaking of that, it's funny, when the New Day was out there a few weeks ago, it was funny, Edge and Christian started picking on them, and I was like, finally, I just can't stand the New Day as a group. Like I said, they just don't. It doesn't fit. Doesn't mesh well. If you guys watched last week's episode, I did say it was going to be longer. Last week's episode was kind of quick, straight to the point. I didn't know there wasn't much to talk about. There wasn't. This week I had more planned out. I have stuff to talk about. We discussed it Raw. Anyways, so we're going to get finishing my picks here. So then I move on to the Brock Lesnar versus Bray Wyatt match. We got a beast versus just a crazy wrestler. Bray Wyatt is awesome, dude. I'm really sold on him. I really like him. Like I said, I've been saying it. I said it last week's episode. He needs to go on his own. Doesn't need the Wyatts behind him to make him a name. Because he's better than that. Look who his dad is. That's all I have to say. His dad was great. Back in the day, his dad was great at what he did, and he's good at what he does. So I'm going to go with Bray Wyatt versus Brock. I don't know. I'm going with Bray Wyatt. I think maybe the Wyatts show up and maybe help him out. That's what I think will happen. Now we move on to the WWE Championship match. Yes, Triple H, the champion, is defending the title at WWE Roadblock. He will not lose the title. I can guarantee that right now. He will not lose this title. However, I did pick Dean Ambrose. I think Dean Ambrose will give him a hell of a fight. Because Dean Ambrose is a great fighter. He knows how to talk on the microphone. However, I do not think he will win the title. Because it's set up in stone right now. Like I said, but not everything is set in stone. Right now, Dean Ambrose, Triple H, WrestleMania 32, they're going to lock up and they're going to fight. So anyways, I did go for Dean Ambrose in this match. However, I do not think he will win. I think Triple H will regain the title in some reason. So folks, those were my WWE Roadblock predictions for this Saturday's event. So, I was watching Raw on Monday, and Vince had said he was going to give all kind of rights to Stephanie. So, I don't know. I'm hoping that this match doesn't happen, but for some reason I think WWE is pushing it to happen. I don't want it to happen. I would hope it would just, at the last minute, they're like, and your challenger is, and then they announce Sting, or they announce Goldberg, or somebody. Goldberg fights too hard, but also, he's a professionally trained wrestler, too. Anyway, so, those were my predictions. We'll do another episode next week. This is this week's episode. We still got a little bit of time left. I have found things to talk about, guys. Which, by the way, another shout out to a couple of friends. Tatuana and Keyshawn. I'm glad you guys are supporting me in this. That's cool. You guys have been really good friends. Julian Provost, again, buddy, you need to get that network. We'll have to get together sometime and hang out. We'll have to catch pay-per-view together. We ought to do that together sometime, man. That'd be cool. Sorry to hang out with you. Anyways, everybody who supported me, Chris Bayless, Jack Dredd, everybody who's been supporting me in all this to do this show, and that you guys have been really, 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 really supportive. So that's cool. I really appreciate it. You guys have been nothing but good friends. So, no, which brings another question. Will AJ and Y2J fight at WrestleMania 32, guys? I'm hoping they do, because that last match was good. They need to have another fight. Not like for rivalry or whatever, but they need to have another fight. So, I'm trying to think who's in for the Hall of Fame. I know the Freebirds were gonna be in. Boss Man's in. And a few others, but I don't know the whole class of 2016. So that'll be the night, I think the night of or the night before WrestleMania, they'll have that. So that'd be cool. So we will probably, most likely from what I'm seeing, we're probably most likely going to see Shane versus Undertaker still. I hope it doesn't happen, guys, but everybody's been asking me, is it going to happen? Is it going to happen? I hope it isn't going to happen, but for some reason I think it's going to happen. So yeah, what you guys will do if you do get the network is you'll sign in. You'll have to go to your applications and fill it out. Yeah, see, Orlando Circus Bowl to host WrestleMania 33. There it is right there. So, yeah, that got confirmed about a few days ago. And it also gives you updates on your application, like when things, when injuries happen or whatever with this application. It's really cool. Wow, that was weird. No, it just popped up on my phone. That was old school. Red Rooster. I remember him. It's rumored, I think, for WrestleMania that Ryback will be facing Rey Mysterio, is what just popped up on my phone here. So. Oh, and there's been a lot of things talked about this Finn Balor guy. A lot of people are thinking maybe he should come up for WWE. Like, a lot of people think he should be pushed to WWE. I'm hearing Samoa Joe is going to be coming up to WrestleMania. No. I heard he's going to be coming up to Raw pretty soon, from what I heard. That's what I heard. And a TNA star is in NXT right now. Austin Aries. He needs to come up. He's kind of a good heel. He was kind of a good heel when he was on TNA. He was kind of a jerk, but for the role, it kind of worked. So. Anyways, guys. This has been this week's episode for Wrestling Chat. We've got about a few minutes left here on the show. Like I said, big shout outs again. Julian Provost, Tatiana, Chris Bayless, Jack Dredd, Mike Sweet, Johnny West, everybody who's supported me in this. Thank you guys. You guys have been great. I know it's no more than just me chilling at my house talking about wrestling, but it means a lot, and it really does when I get on here and I talk about things. And wrestling is definitely something I like. I know it can be fake, but it's definitely something I like. Timmy Mounier, you've been supporting me too, buddy. Thanks a lot. Anyways, this has been this week's episode for WWE Wrestling Chat, and I hope you guys will end up tuning in for next week's. Later today, I'm going to put this one up on Facebook. This episode will be up later, so you guys check this one out. Have a good Wednesday, guys. Hope you guys enjoy the rest of your work week. Again, this has been Wrestling Chat with me. Thank you, guys. We will end the show with Shane McMahon. No offense, Shane McMahon. I like you. April 3rd. Not going for you, buddy. Undertaker's winning. Not going for you, April 3rd. Sorry to say that. Not going for you, April 3rd. It's not happening. I can't go against my favorite wrestler, man. Anyways, guys, this has been this week's episode. I do appreciate you guys supporting me. You guys have been really good. Episode number 6 will be next week. This has been episode number 5. 5 episodes in the book now. So, I'm gonna end it with Triple H. Enjoy Roadblock Saturday, guys, if you get it. This has been Wrestling Chat.